Thank you guys for joining us back on the Sedalia and Jai show. All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks for the second part of the Sedalia and Jai show. We are here with our special guest tonight, Rita Ngarambe, who is a humanitarian, a youth leader, an activist, a fundraiser, and striving to be the face of Miss Humanity. So let's give her a warm welcome. We're going to bring her back in here very shortly. I'm sure that she's put in her request, and we're going to get right back. We're wrapping up the interview, guys, but we're just about to talk a little bit about her opinions about technology as it relates to humanity, and then she's going to tell us a little bit about ways that we can get involved, guys. So make sure that you're tuning in. Stay in here. All right, Rita, we're ready for you. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Wow.
I hope it didn't take too long. I had to, we have to put it on the IG, so I have to like put the picture, and then because sometimes it doesn't let you go back, so you can save it to our page. So if you guys are missing this episode, those of you who need to go and come back, don't worry, you'll be able to catch this entire episode. Or if you want to listen back to some of the things that Rita mentioned tonight, which I think is really relevant and pertinent, you'll be able to do that on my page. Okay, make sure that you go ahead and follow her. I'll repin her handle here.
You gotta teach me how you do it though, like how to put a background picture. Like, it's all professional.
I can't read. That's my secret. This is a Sedalia and Jai show. This is a full production.
Wow, this is beautiful. It's incredible.
Thank you. I'll teach you a few things. I'll teach you how to put the picture, but the graphics, all that, I do that on my own. I do that in another app and then import them into IG.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Yes, okay. Absolutely. We'll talk. We can't tell the people this is a secret, all right? This is a Sedalia and Jai show, especially tailored for you guys to entertain you guys and to inform you guys. All right. Perfect. Oh, I just posted. Oh, it won't let me underscore. Do you have the underscore button? Mine won't let me for some reason. Would you mind typing in your handle for me, Rita, so I can go ahead and pin it?
Sure.
Yeah, it let me do it before, but now for some reason my underscore button isn't working, and you have 2 underscores in your handle.
Awesome. I think I get it.
Very good. All right, amazing. All right, guys. So you guys make sure to go and follow her and show some love and support for her, not only for her Miss Face of Humanity competition, but also so that you can get more information on ways to be involved, because Rita's always going to be doing something, and we're going to be working together very soon. So you were in the midst of telling us about your opinions as it pertains to technology and humanity. You have some strong opinions, and we had to cut you off. We're so sorry, love, but go ahead and bring it back. Tell us how you feel about that.
It's okay. I was still saying that I'm afraid of what the future will become in regards to how the technology is able to put us into delusions, like what we see, how we react to it, like mentally. I feel like spiritually and mentally drained at times, depending on what I've seen on my stories, and how we try to pretend to be something we're not, just so the audience can applaud for us. And I'm like, I don't want my children to grow into this society. But then again, we need it to get it. Right now, I'm able to communicate with hundreds of people out there, and my message is able to be heard. Some people, every day I receive messages from different people, like, oh my God, you're my role model, you do this and this. I'm like, I'm a messed up person when on my personal space. What do you mean I inspire you? So there is a positive part to it, but also depends on how you use it. I believe every other tool, it could be as destroying as it could be as building.
Yes, and you also mentioned feeling like it makes us a little more distant, like we're not interacting so much face to face, but we're interacting through DMs. How does that affect the human relationship when we're not having physical contact or physical interaction?
I think it's easy to hide behind screens than it is when I'm physical with you. Like if we talk, I get to see your movements, I get to see you as a person, like I get to see everything, how you react firsthand. But when I'm on a call, I might be doing something distracting, or like I'm able to say whatever I think you may want to hear. So the truth is easily hidden when it's behind the screens, I think.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I definitely agree. In quarantine, especially, we've had to adapt to this technological age, and it's been wonderful. And I believe in using it as a tool. But I definitely miss people. I'm an extrovert, and I need human interaction. So I'm definitely missing that. And I think that COVID has allowed us to even appreciate that even more. Right?
Right.
We didn't realize how much we missed it or loved it. And needed that in our lives. But humans are social beings, like innately
Absolutely.
social beings.
I think this is what they meant by like emancipate yourself from mental slavery, because like I feel like we, before this whole pandemic came into place, teachers were doing like protesting for a higher rates. So I'm like, what if the next thing they're like, oh, I think the students are okay, the parents don't have to rush to go home and pick up their kids. So like it's easier. They have already accommodated to the ways to which they are performing at right now, that they don't want to go back to what we used to be. I'm like, imagine your child just growing up and seeing people into the screens. When I see you personally, I hear how you breathe, your heart is beating louder, like you're maybe even like sweating from how scared you are. It will be all like literally alienated to all that.
Very good points. You're absolutely right. I'm the same way. Now, I know that you love reading so much. We talked about it earlier in this conversation. Can you give us like one or two books that you recommend that people read?
I think Dare to Lead is my first book.
Dare to Lead?
Yes.
Okay.
By Brené Brown. And then The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. He's like my first all-time writer.
You love James Baldwin. Can you repeat the name of the book again? The James Baldwin book?
The Fire Next Time.
The fight?
Fire Next Time. Like fire, burning fire, fire next time. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Well, you guys, there you have it. Some recommendations straight from Rita, who loves reading. So if you do, those are some books that she highly recommends. I think the last thing I want to ask you, Rita, love, is that people want to know how to get involved. A lot of people don't really know how to help get involved, either helping, promoting, or preserving the culture of those in the African diaspora. They want to, but they don't know where to start. What do you think are some first steps that someone could take to begin this work, meaning to know how to help, promote, or preserve the African culture?
I think first you have to, as a person, you have to sit and like first realize which ways you want to help. Because it's most likely, even though like some people need help, I've seen it in most of organizations, most of events going on, even the rallies that are happening. Like people want to help, but what motivates you? What makes you want to help? Is it the love for the cause? Is it also wanting this thing to actually succeed? Or do you want just to feel good as a human being, like oh, I've done something? So you have to first realize your purpose, like your drive, your motives. And that way, even when you explain it to someone who you are helping, they're able to easily understand that, oh, wow, this person has genuine concern for whatever I'm fighting against. This person has genuine, like, he's coming from like a sense of, I don't want to say the word innocent, but from a genuine, like profound truth.
Genuine, yes. That's a great word. Absolutely.
So yeah, like if you know, and then like in any ways, whatever capacity, like joining hands with those who are already doing it, like what did you need? Like then once you get into the movement, into the moving bus, you're able to recognize, oh, this needs this, or this is missing from this to be able to achieve what it's attained to achieve. Like you're able to get into know it.
That makes a lot of sense. So guys, because this kind of work, this line of work is not for the faint-hearted or weak-minded. Yes. So
wow, say that one more time. I love it. Say one more time for the people.
This kind of work is not for the faint-hearted or the weak-minded.
I love
So
it.
you need to first, as Rita said, know your purpose. And then once you identify that purpose and you understand that it comes from a genuine place, the spirit will move you. And then from that, you go ahead and look at what other people are doing and reach out to those people in your community. That's a great starting point. We talked about
Absolutely.
that a little bit in our self-assessment. Reach out to people like Rita. Say, hey, I figured
Mhm.
out my purpose, but now I want to get involved. What are you working on and how can I help?
Right.
Okay. People are not as inaccessible as we think.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of
Absolutely.
times. If
Yeah.
you can look at Rita, she has 11K followers. You'd be like, I can't reach this girl. She got too many DMs. Honey, well, that's different. I'm here because I'm Sedelia and I can reach anyone. That's different. But I'm saying
Absolutely.
that people still aren't as hard to reach as you think. Okay,
Yeah. I've
people are
heard
still
people like,
people. Humans are still humans at the end of the day. As long as your
absolutely.
intents are pure and you have a positive agenda, and structure, and you develop your communication skills, you can intrigue anyone into enacting change.
Absolutely, yeah. And mostly when you come with your truth, even if someone says no to you, you want to be destroyed because you're willing to even sacrifice or to even
Ooh,
work
I
twice as
love
hard
that. When
for
you
it.
know your truth, you have nothing to lose. That's what a lot of people think
Absolutely,
sometimes.
yeah.
They want to be rejected, but when you know that truth, that
Mhm.
doesn't happen. Ooh, I love that. That's
Yeah,
great.
absolutely. Yeah, it becomes part of who you are as a person. Like
Yes.
denying what I'm bringing to the table is denying me as a person. So therefore,
Yes.
I can't change my principles or my standards. So you gotta accept
Exactly.
it, me as a whole. Yeah,
You don't want to join me, that's okay. There's others who will. That
absolutely.
inner confidence. I love
Mhm.
that. Well, thank you so much, Rita, for joining us tonight on the Sedelia and Jai show. You have been an amazing and exemplary guest. We've learned so much from you. I think that you've motivated everyone to go out there and get involved and do something, because we're still young and you're doing so much. And that's really incredible. You guys make sure that you go and follow Rita on her handle, and so that you support her, not only for the Miss Face of Humanity competition, but that you can reach out to her. She's so open and so lovely. Reach out to her to know what you can do to help. Okay, and you and I are going to talk more about fundraising initiatives for the Black Lives Matters movement.
Absolutely, would love that. Thank you so much for having me. You are pretty like, kind, and thank you so much for providing these platforms for people like me. I believe at the end of the day, we can't achieve the things we're able to if we don't have people like you, like pushing us, like wanting to know what are you really standing for. Is it really genuine? Is it truth? And like you pursue us to be the real people we can be. So my purpose is served with you around. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, Rita. Have an amazing night.
You too. Bye.
Well, there you guys have it. We just finished talking with Rita. What an amazing night. I thank you all for joining the Sedelia and Jai show and tuning in. We're here every Tuesday from 9 to 10 on IG Live. These episodes are also on YouTube, and they'll also be posted on my page in case you want to refer back to these episodes or tell people about it that have missed it. Again, this episode of the Sedelia and Jai show is brought to you by Tandem Media. Tandem Media is an amazing studio space. Check them out for all of your needs, and we'll see you next week. Ciao. Oh, don't y'all forget about that checkup from the neck up stuff. Y'all be checking in with yourself till I see you again next Tuesday.